Jealous people always say these words. There is something profoundly dangerous about growing in front of people who expected you to stay small. Something unsettling about becoming the version of yourself they never imagined you'd become, because it reminds them of who they never dared to be. And when that happens, don't expect celebration, expect silence, expect distance, expect the whispers behind your back and the cold looks when you walk into the room, because jealousy rarely announces itself. It doesn't come with fire and fury. No, it comes dressed in concern. It speaks softly. It smiles while it wounds. It doesn't challenge you outright. It doesn't stand in front of you with honesty. No. Jealousy slithers. It laces its words in sarcasm. It calls its bitterness advice, and its favorite disguise, a compliment with a sharp edge. And if you listen closely, really listen, you'll begin to notice something. The same phrases, the same coded language, again and again. They sound sweet, even wise, but they're crafted to make you second-guess your glow, to question your own becoming, to shrink you back into a version of yourself that was easier for them to manage. So let me say this before we go any further. Change is not betrayal. It's survival. It's growth. And you don't owe anyone the comfort of staying the same. Because when you evolve, you disrupt the contracts they wrote for you in silence. Contracts that said, stay small so I don't have to feel insecure. Stay broken so I can feel strong. But when you grow, when you find peace, when you speak with clarity and walk with confidence, they say, you've changed. But let me ask you, is that really a bad thing? No. It means your healing is working. It means your boundaries are holding. It means your light has gotten too bright for their shade. So the next time you hear those words, you've changed. Stand tall, smile gently and say, yes, I have, and I'm not going back. Pause. Now, let's talk about how jealousy really works. Not the loud kind, but the kind that hides behind familiar faces and friendly smiles. The kind that sneaks into your circle and slowly begins to rot the roots of trust. You think you know who your friends really are, but there's a secret danger lurking right under your nose. More toxic than betrayal, jealousy can destroy a friendship before you even realize it. And this isn't the jealousy you expect. It's quiet, it's calculated, it's subtle. Carl Jung, one of psychology's greatest minds, uncovered a pattern beneath this kind of jealousy. And recognizing that pattern could save your relationships before it's too late. Because what if I told you the very people you trust the most might be silently sabotaging your growth, and you've been blind to it? In this video, we're going to expose the hidden language of jealousy, the exact words jealous people always say, words designed to minimize your progress, distort your success, and shake your confidence from the inside out. By the end of this video, you won't just know what to look for, you'll know how to outsmart it. Let's begin. Why jealousy is the silent destroyer of friendships. Jealousy doesn't just lurk in the background, it slowly eats away at the foundation of friendship. It turns trust into resentment, manipulation, and silent sabotage. Imagine pouring your heart into your dreams, pushing through doubt, refusing to quit. But sometimes, the closest friends don't celebrate your rise. Instead, jealousy creeps in, disguised as silence, subtle digs, or cold distance. Why? Because your growth shines a light on their own fears and unfulfilled dreams. That's the dangerous jealousy Carl Jung warned about, the kind that quietly suffocates friendships from within. The words jealous people always say, sign number 1. Must be nice. This sounds casual but is wrapped in bitterness. It tries to reduce your hard work to luck or privilege, a quiet jab to shrink your joy. Jung said jealousy thrives on comparison and fear of inadequacy. When you hear this, remember, your victories are earned through grit and courage, not luck. Sign number 2. You've changed. This phrase often comes with disappointment or suspicion. What it really means is, you're no longer the person I'm comfortable with. Jealousy fears transformation because it threatens the status quo. But change isn't betrayal, it's evolution. You're becoming who you were always meant to be. Sign number 3. You got lucky. It's not a compliment. It's a way to flatten your journey into chance, ignoring your perseverance. Jung explained jealousy emerges when others can't reconcile your growth with their stagnation. Smile when you hear this. Deep down, they know it wasn't luck. It was you. Sign number 4. Don't get too full of yourself. This isn't about humility, it's about control. It's jealousy disguised as advice to keep you small. It's fear dressed as concern, trying to tether you to their comfort zone. You're not arrogant, you're finally aware of your worth. Sign number 5. It won't last. This phrase is silent sabotage. It plants doubt before your joy can bloom. Jung said jealousy is fueled by fear. Fear you might break free from their cycle. You didn't stumble into this. You grew into it. No one gets to minimize what they didn't help build. Sign number 6. You think you're better than us. This phrase is a weapon of control, meant to cage your growth and make you feel like a traitor. Jung noted it stems from fear of being left behind. But growing doesn't mean betraying your roots. It means honoring your past while stepping boldly into your future. Sign number 7. Anyone can do that. It sounds dismissive, but is jealousy minimizing your hard work? Jung taught jealousy often wears belittlement to protect others from their own insecurities. Your journey was unique, most quit, but you showed up when it was hard. That's courage, not common. Sign number 8. You just had the right connections. This accusation rewrites your story as luck or favoritism. Jung showed jealousy controls the narrative to keep others small. But you know the truth. Your success reflects grit and persistence. Connections amplify work. They don't replace it. Sign number 9. We'll see how long this lasts. A chilling warning, this phrase plants doubt and traps you in insecurity. Jung explained jealousy uses predictions as poison disguised as prophecy. But you poured your foundation brick by brick. Let them doubt. You just keep lasting and rising. How to outsmart jealousy in friendships. Step 1. Recognize the signs. Jealousy is often hidden in plain sight. It's not always obvious. It shows up as passive-aggressive comments, subtle digs, or downplaying your success. Jung called this projection. Jealous friends project their own insecurities onto you. Step 2. Set boundaries and protect your energy. Don't just ignore jealousy. If someone constantly undermines you, address it calmly but firmly. For example, I've noticed your comments about my promotion, and I'd like to keep things positive. You're standing up without being confrontational. Step 3. Distance yourself when necessary. If jealousy continues to poison the relationship, it's okay to step back. Friendships should lift you up, not tear you down. Sometimes cutting ties, even temporarily, protects your growth and peace. Not everyone clapping for you is rooting for you. Some are silently hoping you fail and standing right next to you. Jealousy damages friendships and rewires the entire dynamic. It even changes how you see yourself. But now you have the edge. You see the signs, understand the psychology, and you're no longer playing defense. You're in control. Ask yourself, is there someone in your life who matches these signs? Share your thoughts in the comments, even anonymously. You're not alone. If this hit you, it was meant to. This is just the start of a series unmasking hidden threats to your mental strength. Subscribe and turn on notifications. The next video goes even deeper. Don't let jealousy shrink your potential. You're here to grow, and no one will stand in your way. If you're still here, you're exactly who this channel is for. See you in the next one.